the Edwardsville High School Marching Tigers under the direction of Ryan Lipscomb with Associate Director Dean Anderson. Playing, well, we heard that tune Golden again and 24K Magic we hadn't heard before, but composed by Paul Merther, Tom Wallace, and arranged by Paul Merther and Tom Wallace as well. I thought they were extremely good, actually, and I really, really hope we see them again. When I tagged them before, I said that they were from near St. Louis, which is, of course, in Missouri. They are from quite near St. Louis, but they're across the border. They're in Illinois. Right. They're an Illinois group, so...
That's right, and known throughout the state of Illinois, and they were very excited to go global here in London.
I bet they were, and by goodness, they did a great job, didn't they? And I really hope they'll be back sometime, because they were a great-looking band and a great-sounding band as well. We are now looking at an entry from Ecuador, which is almost certainly going to be part of our Carnaval del Pueblo groups for this year. Carnaval del Pueblo, rather, have been gracing London's New Year's Day parade for many, many years with acts from all over Latin America. But here they are, the amazing Boogie Storm with the Monkeys this year.
Here we go.
If you're feeling a little bit cold, you'll be pleased to know that this performance includes a little bit of fire. So we're going to be heating things up, because hopefully you're staying warm. But ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the New Year's Day Parade, the London Parade 2026, it's Boogie Storm.
Assume formation.
Not every day you see stormtroopers twerking, is it, Bob?
No, it's not. And you know what? 350 million viewers have seen that online. I think that's quite incredible. They are amazingly popular, both here and, I understand, in the United States of America as well. Actually, all over the world.
And indeed on television all over the world, too. I mean, they're very recognizable. It can't be easy to dance in those costumes, I think.
I would think it virtually impossible, but there we are. I don't know. But they show that they can do it really, really well.
They sure do.
What an original idea, and now bringing the monkeys in as well. I think that's
so fun.
And a monkey breakdancing, that's something else. We're looking up now at the Caporale San Simon. They're from where are they from? They're from a Latin American country, let's call it Bolivia for the sake of argument. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's right. And they've got some Ecuadorians behind them. I definitely know that because I can tell by the colours. And that's all part of the Carnaval del Pueblo entry, which always brings in lots and lots of colour and joy and music from Central America to London on a brightish January the 1st this year.
I think we have a fairly bright day, yes, particularly in comparison to last year, but we're not making comparisons.
Let's draw a veil over last year now. That's the last time we're going to mention last year. Here we have our cheerleader balloon coming down. That's being handled down the parade route. It's a very stocky cheerleader, isn't it? But anyway. It's being handled down the parade route by some students from the Blue Springs South Festival Choir. I think we had another balloon handled by some kids from there as well. And they all performed in a concert at St. John's Hall on the 30th of December. And those of you who are watching this on PBS somewhere or other in the United States of America will have the joy of seeing, and the youth music series of programs that we put out during the year, highlights from all of the concerts that these guys perform in here as part of the London Parade. So that's something to look forward to.
And that really is worth mentioning. I mean, this is a whole week, isn't it, Bob, of performances culminating in this fantastic finale at the parade.
Absolutely so. This is the London Borough of Sutton. We were talking about them a while back, Daisy. They're the... oh, look, there's some Pearlies.
There's our friends.
Well, that's not our friends. There's some Sutton Pearlies crept on there.
Indeed,
but, yeah,
not London
I mean, we had
Pearlies.
real royalty in here.
We did.
This is London Borough of Sutton, as I said. They're recidivist winners of London's New Year's Day Parade. Very competitive. Hope they're going to win again sometime soon. That's our cheerleaders, universal or varsity cheerleaders, as they're now called, making their way down Regent Street, St. James. They'll be really enjoying themselves as they go along the parade route. But anyway, somebody else who's probably enjoying themselves a bit, some others, another two. Who's it going to be? Oh, it could it be? Come on.
Joe and Swazi, what you up to?
Wow, look at this. So this is London Parade with Wimbledon College of Arts, a tribute to the 40th anniversary of the parades.
That's amazing. Hi Molly, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You're right at the front. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm leading our tube-themed dragon. She's called Ruby.
Oh, hi Ruby. This is amazing. What are you making of the parade so far?
It's lovely. I mean, there's so many people here. It's great.
Yeah.
I think we're all having fun.
Good. We're having fun.
There's a whole team of them walking this. What is this?
Well, it's a dragon that's shaped like a tube. Yeah.
And it looks amazing. Look, I'm going to let you guys carry on. Have a fantastic time, and thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Ruby.
You guys do look like you're having fun up there. And I hope you're keeping warm as well. Actually, Swazi, you look as if you've wrapped up a bit more since we last saw you, but great. Anyway, keep warm. Keep sending us great stuff down here. We like seeing you. The Jaguar Pride Marching Band from Blue Springs, a huge band. I think there's around about 250 or 260 performers in this band, led by band director Kenny Hansen from Blue Springs, Missouri. And as I say, they'll be joining us here in the they're just passing through the parade start there, the big arch. So there'll be a while before they're with us, but we'll see them in probably around about 45 minutes or an hour's time down here in the performance arena.
Is this right? Yes, it is. The Blue Springs Sound Music Department, as mentioned, has got a very strong tradition.
Do you know, I don't think it's my imagination, Daisy, but I reckon those crowds up there at the start are getting bigger.
I think you're absolutely right. I think as the day goes on, people are walking around town a little bit and deciding, let's make this part of our day. The world is coming to London on New Year's Day, Bob. That's what we do.
They are now. They certainly weren't 40 years ago, I can tell you that, but it's great that they are now. They have to be more of the Carnaval del Pueblo group. These are Ecuadorians. I read the sign. That's how I know that. That's very clever. Moving around Piccadilly Circus there, coming down into Regent Street, St. James.
And it must be a very exciting feeling when you're at the start of the parade, waiting to start. You see all of these other bands and acts and boroughs go through that archway, and now it's your turn. That's got to be a very exciting feeling.
Well, actually, you're dead right. I talked to many of the acts afterwards. I know you do too as well, Daisy. And you know what many of them say is that they've had a great time on the parade. They've loved it, and many of them say, "Oh, we'd like to turn around and go and do it again." But you know, the thing they seem to enjoy most of all is meeting all the other performers in the
Yes.
in the assembly area and chatting and, you know, comparing notes and about the excitement levels that are coming up. This is these are the an entry from the Polish community in London. All sorts of things in this entry, but the Polish community in London is a very, very large, vibrant, and tremendously important community.
That's
and they're
absolutely
one of the
right.
wonderful communities that have really assimilated themselves completely. And I mean, some of these guys are more British than me. You know, they're
Absolutely.
really they're really amazing. And I think that, you know, the Polish community are a great asset to the London.
No
society.
question. Part of London, certainly over 100,000 proud. Just here in London, over 700,000 Poles here in the UK, proudly waving their Polish flags and their Union Jacks at the same time. Fantastic.
There they are, the varsity cheerleaders. This year they're going to be performing Land of a Thousand Dances, I think. And, well, I mean, they've been crowd pleasers here at London Parade for, actually, not all 40 parades, but 37 of them. So we'll give them a pass on the other three, shall we?
I think so. They do such a good job of keeping the crowd's energy up, keeping all of the other participants' energy up. That's what they do naturally as cheerleaders, isn't it?
It certainly is. And when you think that they, you know, they meet each other for the first time when they get over here to London, these guys, and they have one rehearsal, shortish rehearsal, and then they put it together the way they do, as we will see in a few minutes' time. I think it's quite amazing.
It really is.
The Watkins Memorial High School Marching Warriors from Pataskala, Ohio, which is quite near Columbus. Watkins Memorial High School Marching Warriors under the direction of Robert Davis, and making their way out of the arena now. They just played for a Shut Up and Dance, and that was the first time. Well, actually, it was the second time. They came way, way, way back in the beginning of time. Second time, but they're a much bigger group now, and actually, I have to tell you, they look a lot better than they did all those years ago. Maybe. There we are. Terrifically good group, and just a little bit of a shout out to their choir that carried the baloo in front of them.
That's right. Yeah. They traveled with their choir as well, and that's really exciting to be able to bring that many kids and hopefully that many family members separate of the kids. What a great trip to London, especially for New Year's.
Yeah, and their choir gave an absolutely amazing performance in the Holy Trinity Church in Sloane Street, just off Sloane Square, in the Royal Borough of Kensington, Chelsea, and they gave that on the 29th of December, and it was a sellout. It looked beautiful. It's available online if anybody wants to see it, and they paired up with the Young Musicians Symphony Orchestra, and it was a terrific concert. Anyway, that's available online. That's Watkins. Nelson's Column out there we just saw, and the band North Forsyth High School making its way down from Trafalgar Square, excuse me, down Whitehall into the performance arena in the where we are sitting, Daisy.
Yes,
at the end of the parade room.
And it's so exciting when the bands play right behind us. We can feel the drums, we can feel the music. And it's really a thrill as each different act comes down with their own flavor on New Year's Day.
If we look up there at the parade start, just coming through the arch, or just come through the arch, is the entry from London's Chinatown this year. Always very, very colourful. Of course, we're celebrating a new year. They don't have theirs for what? It's about another 6 weeks, I think, this year. It's quite late in February this year. But they always come out to celebrate ours with us, and we always go along to them to see theirs.
Absolutely.
In Soho. And they always have these wonderful dragons. And what other things can we see there, Daisy?
Well, I'm looking for some horses, because I know we're going into the Chinese Year of the Horse. But of course, we see beautiful pandas, we see all kinds of figures. And the dragons, that's what we all want to see, isn't it? That's what we're waiting for. And they're giving us what we want, Bob.
They absolutely are. There we have another quick glimpse of some of the Carnaval del Pueblo dancers, and look at the costumes. They're absolutely, and they make them themselves, of course, all of these costumes. We're just getting a glimpse there from the London Borough of Merton, Sports for All. London Parade in collaboration with Wimbledon College of Arts. I think Joe and Schwarzy had a chat to one of them a little bit earlier.
Most certainly
you might or might
did,
not remember. Now, I'm just marching into the arena here now. This massive marching band from Pickerington, Ohio, is the Pickerington Marching Band. It's made up of two high school marching bands, the Pickerington Central and the Pickerington North bands. Both come together. And you can see there's different uniforms there, one for North, one for Central, and they blend beautifully, actually. They do a very, very good job. And they've been practicing for months and months and months together to give this their keynote performance at London Parade. Massive band, they're going to make an awful lot of noise. I'm absolutely sure about that. The band directors are Nathan Stowe and Nicholas Young, and...
Well, and going back to what you said earlier about how one of the things these kids love the most is making new friends, perfect collaboration.
Pickerington Marching Band, comprised of the two high schools from Pickerington in Ohio, playing A Brand New Day by Luther Vandross. What a terrific accomplishment to get together and play so well together.
Absolutely.
And in London as well.
Pickerington, of course, known as the Violet City or the Purple City, and you can see how they're honoring that right there.
They've done that exactly with the colours of their uniforms. Yeah. Splendid band. They made a performance actually, or gave a performance in Covent Garden on Tuesday this week, and I was lucky enough to be there to see them. And they were with the Jonesborough people and another band that we've got coming along later on. All three bands were spectacular. None better than the other, but they were really, really good. Really, really good.
Marshall, gorgeous. Keep on moving, guys. This is a lot of merch coming through again.
Blue Spring South, our other massive marching band this year, making its way down to, where are we now? We are coming down to the bottom, I think, of Regent Street, St James there, before they make that turn into Cockspur Street.
And of course, we're seeing quite a few iconic London double-decker buses along this route, aren't we,
Oh, yes,
Bob?
lots and lots of open tops. Mind you, it's not bad weather for an open top bus today, is it?
It's perfect.
Now we have something completely different. The bad mums that dance. We'll tell you all about them when they've done their stuff. There they are then, the bad moms that dance. It's bursting onto the adult dance scene in South Louisiana.
Absolutely.
That's shorthand for NOLA. Bad mums that dance have grown from a small community class into a full-blown cultural movement.
They certainly have. They're for women who want to shake what their mother gave them, apparently. And
I think we better stop now. Or I should, yeah. I thought they were fantastic, actually. They were really good fun. And they perform in lots of Mardi Gras parades throughout Louisiana and the southeast USA, of course, Mississippi and
indeed, and making
Alabama
great friendships as they dance through all of these fantastic events.
And I bet they're having a great time here in London. And actually, I was quite surprised to see them quite as bouncy today, because you never quite know after last night what it might be.
Well, that's so true. That's so true.
Anyway, there we see all our Aston Martins that we were looking at earlier. So actually, we're going to take We're going to take Daisy's mind off the showroom now, the cars that is, just to have a quick word with a couple of those bad mums who have come into the studio to say hello to us.
Indeed. Welcome, ladies, and happy New Year.
Well,
as we take a look at some of your partners in crime there, as they look at Big Ben at the end of the arena. How was the performance for you today, walking through this whole route?
It was amazing. Yeah. So much fun. A lot of energy. I love the crowds.
Was it what you expected? What were the surprises?
A lot of people. A lot more people. Yes. It was very good. A lot of happy people.
And you guys are a collaboration, right? So you're not all from the exact same